All right, everyone. We're working through these technical challenges, honey. I got Instagram and Facebook on. You already know who it is, but I don't mind giving you a slight reminder. It's your best friend, your good Judy, your next door neighbor, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your great auntie. It's me, Norman. So I wanted to, hold on. I got to check something here. Audio. Okay, this is working perfectly. So I wanted to come to you guys tonight because over the last couple of days, I've been sharing some of just my successes, some of the things that have been going on, and my inbox has been blowing up. And so what I wanted to do is compile like the 4 lessons that I've learned in the last 4 days on booking these engagements. Now, the thing about it is what's very important to comment on is that the gigs that I've booked are specifically related to me sharing my story. And so that's why I want to share this with you. So it's how I booked a gig in 4 days, the 4 things that I learned in these 4 days. So the first one, and I talk about it all the time, which is the catch and switch. Now, every time I would feel like something negative or a negative thought, or I would feel like imposter syndrome or self-doubt or fear or just anything that was not leading me to my best self or leading me to my goal, I had to switch that to immediate, scared, and imperfect action. And that's one of the things that I learned by working with a coach, because I couldn't figure out how I was like getting these like highs and lows, like when I'm on, etc. But working with a coach really helped me to refine that thing and really put my best foot forward. So again, the catch and switch is simply catching that negative thought, catching that imposter syndrome, catching that fear, and changing that and switching that to immediate, imperfect, and intentional action. The second thing that I had to do, and you guys hear me talk about it a lot, was unleashing my unicorn power. So I recognize that there could be other people doing something similar to what I'm doing, whether that be coaching, whether that be teaching people to share their story, find their voice, all of that. But no one has the thing that makes me me, right? No one has that Norman, that thing. No one has that. And so that is what I began to lead with. I began to lead with, this is who I am. Then these are the things that I can offer. But I found it very, very key to lead with the thing that was uniquely me, and that is my unicorn power. The third thing that I learned was that no's lead to yeses. And so I used to get so discouraged when people were telling me no, right? Like, I'm like, why? It's me. Why would you tell me no? But when people would tell me no, it would almost put me at like a complete halt, like a complete stop. But then there was a shift in my understanding. The first shift of my understanding was that not every person or not everyone is my client. Same thing, not every organization is the organization that I want to work with, or vice versa, right? I had to learn that my no's they led me to my yeses. But the second part of that is key. If we then realize that not everyone is our audience, or not everyone is our client, or etc., it would then make sense that some people would say no. Because if this is not meant for everyone, some people are going to say no. So I did what we talked about in step 1. I caught that feeling of insignificance, unworthiness, all of that stuff, because the thing about it is, it's not even about all of that. I took all that and switched it to excitement. How excited I am that this no put me one step closer to my yes. Everyone is not your client. Everyone is not your audience. Every organization you're not going to work with, and not every organization is going to want to work with you. And that's okay, because the no's will lead you to your yes, folks. See, I'm doing good. I said I was going to try to keep this around 10 minutes. It's going to be a little less than that. So the fourth thing that I did, and I've been talking about this forever, is owning your story. And the thing about it is that may sound simple, but honey, let me tell you, it's easier said than done. Okay. In order to own your story, you've got to own the shitty parts. You've got to own the ugly parts. You've got to own the parts where people you loved were villains. You've got to own all of that. You got to own it all. And that is why it took me so long to truly operate in my story and find my voice, because I was nervous about how this person was going to feel if I shared that part of the story, or if I was worried about if I was going to look dumb or stupid by sharing this part of my story, or, oh my God, I don't want my grandma to look bad in this part. And it just kept me from sharing it. And then it was until I learned that it is my story. I have the right to share it. Right? It's mine. It happened to me. And again, talking about shifting, the shift was recognizing that part of my story is someone else's survival guide. So again, friends, the 4 things that I've done to book the 4 speaking engagements in 4 days. So number 1, we did the catch and switch, right? So that negative thought, that fear, that imposter syndrome, we're going to switch that into imperfect and intentional action. Unleashing your unicorn power, understanding that there is that thing that's inside of you that is uniquely you. Nobody has that but you. Lead with that. Lead with you. Lead with your personality, your unique unicorn power. And if you don't know how to do that, stay tuned to the end, because I have something for you. Also, remember that your no's lead to your yeses. Okay. Understanding that you're not going to be on every platform and reach every person, though. So the no's put you in alignment and propel you to your yeses. And last but certainly not least, my friends, is owning your story. That's owning the ugly parts. That's owning the sad parts. That's sometimes having to relive some shitty things that have happened to you. But I'm telling you, if you do these 4 things, you will walk in next level confidence. And this is the thing. Why do I share this? It's not about, maybe your thing is not a speaking engagement. Maybe your thing is not a podcast, but whatever that thing is, I'm telling you, by following these 4 steps, catch and switch, unleash your unicorn power, that your no's lead to yeses, and to own your story, change will come. Because once you begin to unleash your unicorn power, you begin to walk in next level confidence, and it becomes second nature. So why am I talking about this? What is this whole deal about confidence, and what does this mean? So listen, y'all, I have mastered this. Okay. And I want to share it with you. Okay. So on the 17th of October, I am hosting a 2-hour intensive masterclass entitled Confidence Unlocked. Now, baby, I don't want anything to be in the way of you getting this information, right? So I've reduced the price to $47. Okay. So for $47, you're going to work with me for 2 hours in an intensive masterclass. And we're going to teach you how to own your shit, walk in next level confidence, own your story, and unleash your unicorn power. So I invite you, stop what you're doing, go to bit.ly/confidence unlocked right now and reserve your spot. Also, I have 2 scholarship positions by my good girlfriend, Miss Benaire Pierre. I have 2 scholarship positions available. That is going to be on a first come, first served basis. So if the finances are an issue, reach out to me now. Hit me up right now so we can get this taken care of. We don't want anything to stand in the way of this masterclass. So you're going to go to bit.ly/confidence unlocked. Friends, I cannot wait wait to work with you. There is something here. There is something here, and I'm going to show you what I've learned to truly unleash your unicorn power and to walk in the next level confidence that you were designed for. All right. So anyway, y'all, I told you I was going to keep it short and brief. It's time for me to prepare me a little supper. But listen, I wanted to just remind you, you are the shit. You, Instagram, you're the shit. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Get up, own that, and walk in that. And go to bit.ly/confidence unlocked to reserve your spot in the 2-hour masterclass on the 17th. Also, don't forget, in honor of National Coming Out Day, we will have a special edition of What's the LGBT this Wednesday with my special guest co-host, my best friend, Jose Garcia. We have a panel of amazing guests that are coming together to share their coming out stories. So, okay, Chandra, thank you. So Chandra asked, who is this specifically for? And you know what? I just assume people know. This program is for LGBTQ plus millennials. Okay? I am coming after my LGBTQ unicorns, right? And a lot of people may ask me, well, why? Why? Because growing up and coming up, this is exactly what I needed. And I want to make sure that I provide that to my LGBTQ plus family. Okay, so thank you for asking that, Chandra. This program is designed specifically for LGBTQ plus millennials. Again, the event is virtual. So go to bit.ly/confidence unlocked to reserve your spot. Okay. You can't keep waiting. No, one day is no day. Take the imperfect and intentional action today. Take it today and reserve your spot. I can't wait to see you in the masterclass, my friends. If you have any question, reach out to me, Norman@overthetopliving.com, or shoot me a direct message. I'm pretty good at responding. All right, friends, you already know who it is, but I don't mind reminding you. It's your best friend, your good Judy, your next door neighbor, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your nephew, I think I said that, and your great auntie. It's Norman J. Liverpool IV. Thank you again for tuning in to my special Monday edition live, and we'll see you here Wednesday. All right, my friends, you're the shit. Get up and act like it.